Stuart and Andy. VanLife, the universe, and everything.
Does it look alright? There's nothing in it.
We're in the garden! We're enjoying the sun!
Oh, I love a bit of sunshine and me tan. Oh, here she comes.
There she comes.
Cannot help myself. Got to be in the film.
Good evening. Well, it's not the vlog that we expected to be doing
wait. You're
today.
saying good evening.
7:30 tonight.
Oh, so it's good evening to you, but for us it's still morning. As you can see, we're in the lovely sunshine on our new furniture that we've just bought. That's just gorgeous. We will show you that.
We will show you that, yeah. So yeah, we were meant to be getting out our VE Day
special vlogs,
special podcasts this week. I'm still doing them. I'll be honest, I'm still doing them. So we are going to back to square one. So vlog tonight, and then we'll do the first podcast this Thursday.
It's going to be one of them things, right? Let's not give you dates,
yes.
Okay?
When they're ready,
they will be ready.
Yeah.
We don't want to rush them. We're finding out so much information, and we want them to be perfect. We want them to be very accurate.
Yes. Accurate.
That's the word. So when they're ready, they will be going out.
Is my nose that big that it's casting this big shadow?
No comment.
Oh, okay.
So your eyesight's great again.
Oh,
I'm just loving the sunshine.
Fresh
haircut. And
I know. I've had a haircut as well. I had to smile this morning because we've had to get some new clippers because we've lost the charging cable for the old ones. But the pet clippers, so they're for the dogs really. Well, for Pixie.
There is no difference. The only difference between a pet clippers and an ordinary clippers is the sharpness of the blade.
But I did pick them up and it did say pet clippers, and I thought, well, that's all right because I'm in the northeast and everybody calls everybody pet anyway. So we're fine. I'm going to start with the sad news first, and everything else is happy then. We had confirmation this week that the van's no longer ours. So that was a sad day.
It's one of those things where it's the end of a chapter,
yes.
But it's not the end of the book.
No,
we're just moving on to the next chapter.
So moving on because that's it. We've done that now. So that's just confirmation.
Yeah.
So we found the most brilliant garden centre close by to us.
No. You love what you said. We found. No, we didn't. I used to go there quite often. The only difference is for some strange reason, garden centres have really gone up market. Especially this one. I remember you used to go there and it used to have do you remember them dingy cafes that used to be at the side of a garden centre? You could go and get a bacon sandwich and a coffee for £1.50. It used to be like that. No. It's not like that anymore, is it?
No, we've gone because we wanted some more plants. Well, I'll just have a look round really because we just wanted to get out for a couple of hours. Yeah. So we said, let's go to Lanchester Garden Centre, which Stuart knows.
And it has gone extremely posh. So we went into him and I said to him, I'll go and take you for a coffee. So we'll roll the first bit of footage first, then we'll talk about the cafe.
Yeah. So this is the garden centre.
So we're here at a beautiful garden centre and it is absolutely gorgeous weather, and we thought, you know what, we haven't bought ourselves much apart from a car, and we thought we'll just get some nice plants, and Andrew wanted some that reminded him of his. I think it's all to do with the fact that we've been going through our ancestry stuff, so it's kind of just made us feel a bit, I don't know, homely, hasn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I've selected a couple of things that I've got some anti-rhinum, which is snapdragons, which were in my grandma and granddad's garden.
Yeah.
And some dahlias, which we had at home at West Terrace, so the family home. So they're big and they're colourful, and the snapdragons are just fun, aren't they? They're just
it's one of them things where we just want to add a few little bits and bobs to just make it feel a bit more homely. And it's the aren't bad price. You're getting, how many's in there? Six for £3. You can't moan at that. And then you're getting another. You get 6 in that one as well, don't you? And they're the same, £3.
Yeah, multicoloured. So
obviously Andrew this time was being a bit sensible with money. I went a little bit ridiculous. I bought 3 plants at £3 each. But look how pretty they are. I'll show you because they are. Look at how pretty they are, and they smell amazing. And these are. Oh, I don't know what they're called. I don't know if that's the name of the company or the name of the flower, Andrew. Nemesi? I'll show you because I don't know. That's what they're called. And I bought a few different coloured ones. And then, of course, we found one that was red and white. So each flower is red and white. So Andrew was like, we have to have that because it's football colours.
Cherry on ice, these are called.
But they're all nemesises if you look at the back of them.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was the name of the company or if that was the name of the flowers, but we bought 3 different colours. So we bought that one, and then I spotted a little pink and white one. So I thought they will go all nice together in a little in a plant pot, and they can just chill with each of them. We bought a couple of seeds as well, didn't we? Because it's Andrew and seeds. But it's what a lovely day, and they're all before 10 o'clock in the morning.
I know, silly isn't it? Because the sun's up and we're that used to being up and about. So yeah, good day at the garden centre. Well, morning.
Well, we're going to go put them in the car. I think I'm going to take them for a coffee.
Well,
yep, and your seeds that we've got to remember.
Stuart's pea shoots, because we love pea shoots on a salad.
They're amazing, absolutely love.
So we're going to have a go at this. I think they're just peas.
They don't actually grow peas.
No, but I think they're just like peas, dried peas. But we'll see. We'll give these a go as well.
Yeah, my one thing I want in my salad.
A very inappropriate monkey.
What are you having?
Scones.
Look at this. Look at all of them. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Come on then, tuck in.
Cheese first. Oh my goodness, so you just saw that platter. So we're halfway through it and it's like, this can't be £15.95 for all this. So we've got 2 large coffees, 2 scones each.
So we've got a cheese scone, a fruit scone.
Yeah.
The fruit scone came with, obviously, you came with your clotted cream, which you got a whole pot to yourself. A brand new jam, which you got a whole pot to yourself.
Yeah.
Strawberries and fresh cream, which was to share. Then with the cheese scone, it came with mascarpone cheese, grated cheese, and homemade
onion chutney.
And we got one of each.
Well, you saw the platter. I mean, it was like huge. So we're halfway through, and we're like, we've read the menu wrong. This is £15.95 each, because it's like they do 2 for tea, isn't it? 2 for afternoon tea, and the price it per person. So we sat there saying, well, even at that, I mean, the coffee's £4.90. So you're paying, a little bit extra for all these scones. So we've just been to pay. No, we're wrong. We're right in the first place. £15.95 plus £3 extra.
We paid an extra £1.50 each because we got a large coffee, but yet that was it. So it was £5 for the coffee by itself, or it cost us £9 for 2 scones and a coffee and all them bits.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you pay the extra £4 on top of the £5 that you're paying for the coffee and have all them scones?
So if you're ever in this area, and the restaurant is busy, I mean, it's like it's almost full. And you can understand, because the food looks absolutely amazing. It really does.
Yeah.
As you can tell, I'm dead excited about this, because it's not often we come somewhere and go in for a coffee, come out thinking, oh my God, that was like so good.
Yeah, and worth the money.
If
anything, it was too cheap.
I was literally, when she said, oh, it's £18.95, and I was like, wow. So yeah, very happy bunnies today.
Yeah,
so where are we?
Lanchester Garden Centre. But it's a beautiful garden centre. Their prices are really decent for certain things. And the food was absolutely beautiful. It was. Ordinary food seemed a bit on the expensive side. But for the afternoon tea...
Did you see the presentation?
Oh yeah, beautiful.
It looked amazing. I mean, I saw the guy opposite us and his food looked fantastic. So, Lanchester Garden Centre, what's the nearest town?
Lanchester.
I've never heard of Lanchester.
Near your concert.
Concert,
yeah.
Concert, yeah. Well worth a visit.
So as you can see, that was the restaurant, and it wasn't just like some little cafe, it was a dead posh restaurant. So we went in and she was like, I went in the wrong entrance to begin with, and it was an emergency exit. Me being me, didn't realise, because it used to be where the door was, it wasn't. So we walked round to go and like get food, because we thought it was like a self-service, like stand in queue with a tray and pick what you want and pay at the end. No, she was like, oh, is it 2 to be seated? And I was like, yeah. She was like, oh, there's some menus. And took us over, and she was like, somebody be coming around to take your order and your drinks. So we sat down, opened the menu, and the first thing on the menu was like £27 for a piece of pie, and I was like, oh no, get me out.
It was not.
It was.
It wasn't that bad.
But we flicked through and it had this, it was like a tea for 2 kind of thing. And the way the menu was set, Andrew had read it one way and I'd read it another. So Andrew read it as we get one of each between us. So you get, oh, you want to be in, I can't pick you up as well, baby girl. So you get like one cheese and one thing to share between you. Oh no, and it came and it was huge. So you got one each, you got all the sides each, you got a tea and a coffee. It was well worth the money. And then we sat there and we went, have we read the menu wrong? Was it each? So it was supposed to be £15.99, so it was 16 quid, I think. And it said, and we kind of, so she took the menus away after we'd ordered it. It came and it was this big, huge platter, which you've seen the footage of. And we thought, we've done this wrong. This is £15.99 each. This can't be between us. There's no way. And then we went and got the bill, didn't we? And she was like, oh, that's £18. We paid extra because we had the large coffees, didn't we? Yeah. And it was like, are you sure? It's like, is that all that was?
I'm still buzzing about it. It was fantastic.
So we said we're now going to make a tradition once a month. We're going to go and we're going to have afternoon tea, have a walk around the garden centre, and just have a me and you day.
Yeah, I think it was lovely.
It was. So you see, if you're ever in that area,
yes, go to it. Lanchester. So you see this one sat up here now. It's because the sun's just starting to come around the garden, and she loves being in the sun. So this is Luna when the sun first comes out and she can't sit anywhere in the planters, and this is Luna at the end of the day when it's the last bit of sun hitting the other side. Yeah,
she always makes me laugh when she does that because she'll on a morning. So we've moved them, but she'll go and she'll sit in the soil on the bag just to get the first bit of sun on the morning, and then like you've seen on a night she'll sit right next to me lavender for the last little bit of sun. And now because we've got the garden furniture, we've only had it a day. We only got it yesterday. She's now realised within that one day, if she goes on that side and sits up there, she gets it even longer. So that's her now. She's got a daily routine set.
So we've been back in the garden again. We went to Home Bargains and got some proper bargains. I'm not kidding. These planters were £3.49 each.
There was something like that. I can't remember the exact price, but they were no more than £4.
So we got some plants from the garden centre, and we said, right, let's go. We'd seen some pots in Home Bargains, so we went back and picked up 4 of these ginormous things and loads of compost and some more plants. And then we saw a set of lights that we liked, didn't we?
Yes, and then we saw. I missed them, which I'm so surprised I missed them. And Andrew went, do you not want them? And I looked and I was like, oh my gosh, I have got to have them. And then I saw the price and he was like, Stuart, just get them. Yeah. Just get yourself them. So we bought little fairy houses that light up. Just because you've got to see how amazing they are, because they look so pretty. So we're going to roll you the footage of how our lights and how the garden looks on a night, because these are the red fireworky lights. So if you go to B&M, they actually have them in Home Bargains, they actually have them in 2 separate colours, so you can get them multicoloured. As you can see, ours white, blue and red, but you can get them in just white. But they're so delicate and they're just so pretty. And they're my little fairy houses. They came in a pack. They came individual, and you could get 4 different ones.
Yeah, so Home Bargains if you fancy some proper gardening stuff at the moment. So we've done some really well there.
We have done really well. But let's show you the proper garden and what we've been up to this week in the Bill and Ben segment.
Yeah, Andrew, what are you doing?
Breaking up this compost. Get some air into it.
I've got all that growing over there, and all my plants are growing on the wall. Yeah, so it feels like we're actually getting somewhere now, doesn't it? Well, we found out yesterday, didn't we? You can eat radish leaves. So we were trying radish leaves yesterday, and weirdly enough, they tasted like peas, didn't they?
They did.
Just making it look nice, isn't it? It's just the first time we've had a summer in a proper garden where we're not in the pub or... Yeah, so we can actually sit out in it and enjoy the weather. I've got some new books coming. So I can just sit on my little sofa that's going to be outside and read my books. I'm well excited.
Matthew had been, I think he must have been to B&Q in Scarborough and picked up these shallots.
He didn't. Do you know what he actually did? He actually ordered you them offline from B&Q, had them delivered to his house, then messaged me and said, can I have your address so I can post you up some seeds? And he didn't even just send you 1 pack, he sent you 2 packs. So we've got to get them put in.
Yeah.
Because they say they want sun, don't they?
Thank you, Matthew. Our gold member.
He is our gold member. We should be doing it
the other way around. We should be buying him stuff and sending it, not the other way around.
Yeah, so thank you very much, Matthew. That really did mean the world to us. What
Really?
do you? This is the beautiful new furniture, isn't it, Andrew?
Yeah, so as you said, these nice wide chairs. The lovely Pixies kind of make itself at home.
And the gorgeous new rug we bought. So yes, so these are these beautiful little houses I bought. Look how cute they are. And they do light up. And these are the fireworks that you can barely see. That is his shallots that the lovely Matthew sent us. There's some more radishes. These ones are looking a bit thin, but this is because these are the ones that Andrew thinned. So we've got some more radishes and some more radishes, and those are beetroot, spring onions,
beetroots. Don't know what's happened in there, but I'm going to rake all that over. And these have just not. Oh my goodness! Don't tell me that we've finally got something coming through.
What are those ones? What's on the
They're meant to be spring. They're meant to be spring onions.
Yeah. And
but
right, okay.
But we've been waiting for like.
So this is the funny bit. So then we'll show you my flowers, because my flowers are coming through. Look, and these were the tree plants that I bought from Boys. You can see every single pot I've put them in. They're coming through. My Heinz beans. But we've got a funny story. So these are the first ones. So you count how many you can see. So whether apart from the ones that are in the blue tub. So those ones are flowers, but these in the black tub are the amazing peppers that Andrew got out of an actual pepper. So there's them ones in that one, there's them ones in that one. You would think that was it, wouldn't you, Andrew?
No, not really.
No.
It's in our greenhouse. So these are all peppers as well that I've put out.
Yep, and these are all from an actual pepper, aren't they?
Yes,
that we had in the fridge.
Yeah, I just got all this because there's loads of seeds in.
Yeah.
So they're
and
all out.
What's underneath them?
These are all tomatoes from a tomato. So
yeah, we've been very busy. So we actually got this free, didn't we, from the garden centre?
yeah, these trays.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
So yep, and then there's the peppers. Oh, there's some more plants that we've just planted, so we're waiting for them to come through. We actually have a strawberry coming through.
Well, we think it is. Because we didn't label everything. We
and
have
these
no idea.
are my new ones.
Pea shoots.
Which are my pea shoots, which
They
we already
only went in
planted. Yeah.
2 days ago, so that's not, there's not much happening there. Another experiment. Bananas, because banana plants have got big green leaves. I know I'm never going to grow bananas, but the plants themselves are really leafy and green. So we bought some bananas and stuffed half a banana into some soil, flattened it all out, so all the seeds are there. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if they start seeding at all.
Have you tried doing cucumbers as well?
I've also got some cucumbers going in here as well. So this is the latest one, but these only went in a couple of days. I'm not sure about these because when I dried the seeds out, they didn't kind of look, well, they were invisible. So I don't know what's going to happen. But I've put some in there. We'll see. If they don't work, they don't work. I'm just trying everything. Anything that we buy that we're throwing away, like bits of seeds or anything, I'm just putting them in the garden and see what happens.
And these are the strawberry plants that we bought that were dirt cheap, weren't they? These were like really, really bargain price.
Yeah, we got 4 plants for £2.50 at Home Bargains, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. It was Home Bargains, yeah. I don't think they're going to fruit this year because they're new plants, and if I remember rightly, strawberries don't flower and see fruit in the first year. So, but these will be great for next year, and they'll give us some runners so we can double the plant pots or even treble them. So yeah, but something was eating these. We came down one night and some of the leaves had been eaten, and then I found out who was eating them. It's only little Luna. We thought we got slugs or something like that. No, it's Luna was eating them because I caught her at it. So, but yeah, they're doing lovely. This one's doing better because this one's just recovering from being loonified.
The attack of Luna, yeah.
And then you've got your lavender, haven't you? Which just
my good old lavender.
Just sits there and whatever.
And me, lovely, you can see the tin of spray paint, which was the spray paint I'm using, which apparently looks like Heinz kind.
It's a Heinz colour. It was from
But yeah, look how pretty we got. And look at the 2 dogs on the little bench. They're just loving it. It's just so nice to be able to come out and actually have a garden again, because it is just looking like a proper garden. Look how pretty it looks. And then the allotment at the back.
Yeah,
we will see you next week to see
how things are coming on, and hopefully we might even pull the first radish out because I know when I was stealing them out, I know that 1 or 2 of them are starting to take shape. So fingers crossed. next vlog we can get a radish out.
Yes, and just another huge thank you, because it is a huge thank you to Matthew, because Matthew sent us up our seeds, didn't he? And without them seeds, because we've looked still and we still can't. Hello again. We still can't get them. It's the seeds, can we?
Take Luna.
Oh.
Come on. Come on, because you want to be in the sun as well, don't you? These just take over the show, don't they? So as you can see, Pixie's had a severe
She
cut.
needed it. No. So Pixie's a Shih Tzu, but she's an old Shih Tzu, and she stopped cleaning herself as much. So she gets herself little clogs everywhere. So,
Yeah.
and because it's red hot, she tends to have one good shave at the beginning of the year to last her. So that's her. She's had a big shave, so she kind of looks a little bit strange.
She looks very strange.
She loves to have a proper.
Oh, she
shave.
does. When she's
rolling around like
done,
an
she
idiot.
runs around like an idiot, then rolling around and like it's a relief. But yeah, I think you've missed a bit here. Look, Stuart, she got a dangly bit, haven't you? Hey, you're my friend now, aren't you? It's only taken 8 years. She actually likes me now.
No, it's just because you've got her in the sun.
So the last piece of the puzzle was the garden furniture.
It's arrived. It's. I've waited weeks for this bloody parcel. Better be him. 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 He smiled, Andrew. I'll know by the fact if it's a tiny box, it's not ours. If it's a humongous box, it's ours.
Morning. Yeah, you. Alright. Just drop it here. Lovely. Thank you. This was a steal as well, wasn't it?
It was. We are going to tag it. It's not affiliated or something like that. We don't get anything if you do buy it, but I am going to tag you in it because it is the best bargain I found. It was 60 quid. It is a 5 set. It comes with the cushions. There's a piece of glass. The only thing I am going to say is you can tell that it costs that sort of money. They are really, really sturdy, but they were a pain in the bum to put together. So if you're if you don't like anything fiddly, don't bother. But they're gorgeous, aren't they? I'm absolutely in love with them.
I'm really pleased with what we've got for the money because we didn't want to spend hundreds of pounds on stuff. So we've got a little bit cheaper, but they're great. I mean, I can't. Stuart says they were fiddly. Yes, I've got my hands not the same as it used to be, so I was getting cramped up. But the thing is, it's all Allen keys and bolts and things. They ain't going to come apart. They're really not. We got the electric screwdriver putting most of them in, so they're really tight. These things aren't going to come apart. So
no, but it came with like, as you can see, we both sat together. So it came with a double chair, which is really, really nice. It came with 2 separate chairs. The one thing I will say about these separate chairs is they are very wide, which I was quite surprised of because usually you can get them where you feel a bit cramped. These have got a lot of space on them, haven't they? Yeah. The cushions are just your average cushions, and then it came with a glass coffee table, and it looks so pretty when it's all together. And we kind of now need to have a party. We don't have any friends to have a party, but we need to.
I want a disco ball and for night time, along with these pretty lights as well.
It's just been one of them weeks where everything's just been garden, hasn't it? Because we wanted to enjoy being outside in this beautiful weather.
But it's the weather, isn't it? The weather's been absolutely great. So, guess what we were doing 2 years ago? I'll tell you. We were in Southport for our first ever visit to Southport, and it was lovely, wasn't it? We stayed.
I love Southport.
We were staying freebie as usual for us near the golf club.
That was the first ever time I ever got called out for wild camping.
Yeah.
Do you remember there was a lady came over and she was like, "Oh, did you sleep here?" And I was like, "Oh yeah." I was like, "We live in our van." I was like, "So we stopped the night." "Well, don't you think that's a bit rude?" And I was like, "What?" I was like, "Why am I getting shouted at? It's a huge," and I mean it's huge. It's not like a little tiny car park, and people use it all the time for walking the dogs. And there was a few other people camping. Like it's not overly anything amazing. But I was kind of like, she's full on like, they just stormed off. That was it.
Bearing in mind, this was our first month of being in the van. We hadn't even been in the van a month.
It's the only time as well somebody's ever actually said anything to us.
Yeah. So while we were there, we had a quick service, didn't we? We got somebody to come out and change the oil and things because we didn't know when it had been done. So
we got scammed. Andrew keeps saying like we paid a fortune for the service, and I'm sure he didn't know what he was doing because he changed the filter, didn't he? And the filter was
changed the air filter. And changed the oil and we paid the price for it. Services aren't cheap though, are they? Let's face it. So we did that. What else did we do in Southport? We just had to just mosey around, didn't we?
I love
It was
Southport.
lovely. We'd only gone for the. Oh, I remember what we did in Southport. Weren't I dancing on the promenade?
You did. It was one of them things where we said we'll just pop there, and we ended up stopping for a week because it was that beautiful.
You didn't want to go in the first place. I don't know why you were set on not going, and I'd never been, and I thought, oh, let's go and try it. And it's a lovely, lovely place. So yeah, Southport. 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
2 years ago. That's where we were. A year ago, we were in Greenock.
Were we?
Yeah. So what's the actual place that we stop at? It's the lifeboat. No, it's not lifeboat. It's James Watt Marina.
Yeah, James Watt Marina. We tend to stop at.
Another great park up, and it's just
a donation.
Just a donation. Just pop into the office.
Just in case you're new to the channel and you've never realised, has the best takeaway ever. And we haven't got any footage of us eating it now, but I can show you what it looked like at Christmas and the year before. And just for a wee hint, we could be going back. So keep an eye on that one.
Yeah, so a decent park up if you're looking for somewhere in that area to go to. Just that donation to the lifeboats. Just pop into the office and they'll sort you out. Showers, laundry. They'll why have I got both dogs on my knee? So yeah, while we were there, they were filming right next to us. We've been asked to move the van. They're dead nice about it. So there's a film crew coming. And can you just move from the top of the car park further down? And if it's no problem, I said, yeah, that's fine. So we did that. And then this film crew turned up. And they filmed right next to us anyway. So they were getting on and off this bus, weren't they? Walking down the street.
Yeah, it was a very strange setup, wasn't it? Because they just rocked up with this cart full of flowers, this old bus that the whole entire crew got off, filming in this section of a walking in different directions, with a motorhome in the back of it. And I'm kind of like, surely if they're trying to film an Indian film, because it was an Indian, wasn't it? Yeah, yes, it was, sorry.
Bollywood.
Yeah, a Bollywood film. They're not going to want a back end of a motorhome in their clips of this lady being followed by a gentleman.
Yeah, so the film's called This Is Also a Love Story, but it's not listed anywhere. I've just checked, and it's still not listed anywhere. It's some famous Bollywood actress in it. So we'll wait and see what happens with that. I was hoping that it'd be announced and there'd be clips of it and we could see what the actual final, but it's not listed yet. We'll keep an eye on that one. So that's about it for today. As always, thank you for being with us. Thanks to our lovely members.
Yes, and if your name is going across the bar, you are a member. And if you would like to become a member, just click the membership button. There is loads of different membership levels, and all money, well, most of the money comes towards us to help us continue making amazing content like this.
Yes, and looking after these two. How have I got both of them on my knee?
Because you're in the sunnier bit, I think.
Really?
Burning, it's fine. Yes, also don't forget, if you have enjoyed this video, to hit that subscribe button. It is free and it helps us so much. Also, don't forget, you can leave a comment. We love to read your comments and reply to as many as physically possible. And hit that like button. Andrew, what do we do with that bell?
Yeah, hit the bell and then choose to see everything that's coming up from us. I can't remember what the exact word is because I can never ever remember. Stu always does it to me every week. I got it right last week.
You did. It's turn on notifications on,
That's
so you
the
can be
one.
updated with all of our videos and all of our content live. Now go and enjoy that sun. We hope
Yes.
you have a lovely week.
Yeah.
Make sure you put some Factor 50 on, because the way the weather's looking, yeah.
Have you seen my freckles? I've actually got freckles on my head.
You do, yeah.
I've got freckles.
And I just
on
look
my head.
lovely and tanned.
Yeah, you do, but I'm quite jealous because I can have an hour in the sunlight now, and since we've started doing this, I'm red already. So
And I just go browner. It's great.
I just need to go in and do some office work.
Bye guys.
Bye bye. See you next time.